Your goal is a collection of transcripts and notes from months of prisoner interrogations. The information is stored on a military-grade laptop, kept in the main holding area downstairs. First priority is to release the prisoners to keep the truth. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Stay right there.
Serious trauma detected. Serious trauma detected. Vital signs critical. Reinforcements incoming. Another agent is now in your group. Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
Hear me?
Trying to break through! Right there!
You are watching Random Plays. This is Radio Gamer back on track, loud and clear. As you would remember, last time we've had the status builds coming from the Hunter's Fury gear set. And from the True Patriot, we've got just 320,000 armor and kill. For this one, we'll have 500,000. Right now, we'll be presenting our DPS builds for this Hunter's Fury gear set, and first on the list would be a combo between System Corruption and Hunter's Fury, yielding a huge amount of armor and kill percentage, specifically 45%. And then add up that high damaging backfire SMG exotic to this build, and that bleed upon reload won't be a problem as you acquired 45% armor and kill. Again, from this build, you'll gain as good as 500,000 armor and kill per NPC. The survivability is high, so if you prefer solo, this build is a perfect pick. So just to get the hang of it, let's get started. Of course, with this specialization, we'll be going with the gunner basically because of this incessant tier 3, which will be giving 10% armor and kill. This is to maximize our combo with the gear set with the system corruption and the hunter's fury, yielding to 35%. Next that would be useful as well would be coupler tier 3, wherein third reload is 50% faster. And as I always say, if you'll be making an SMG build, I always go for the gunner because of the supply line talent, wherein you'll be generating 10% of total ammo capacity every 60 seconds. And also we'll be having this barrage talent, wherein rate of fire increases by 5% on kill for 5 seconds. For this backfire SMG exotic, this is truly high damaging, but this won't be useful if you always go down and serve as a burden for your team. Now, speaking of our gears, considering we do have the system corruption and the hunter's fury, this is a total supplementary for the backfire SMG exotic. Why? Because for every ticking damage that you get, you'll be resupplied of your armor for every NPC per kill. So right now we do have this backfire for 112,000 total damage, 850 RPM, 55 mag, that is 15% SMG damage, 18.5% crit hit chance, 11.5 magazine size. Now we do have the talent called Payment in Kind. It is right over here, which is dealing damage to enemies adds a stack of 1% crit hit damage up to 200 stacks, lasting up to 10 seconds. So if we do the math, that is for about 200%. And on a reload, it applies a 10 seconds bleed to yourself, which deals 0.5% armor damage per stack. So no matter how tanky you are, you'll be having this ticking damage, which is for about 0.5%, and it hurts a lot. So this will be effective using this backfire if you'll be equipping the hazard protection on your build or with this armor on kill build. Alright, so for the second weapon that we have, this is a Dark Winter. I do have here a god roll for 15% SMG damage, 21% crit hit chance, 10% crit hit damage. So our talent here is Perfect Killer, wherein killing an enemy with a critical hit grants 50% crit hit damage for 10 seconds. So now let's proceed with our gears. For the Hunter's Fury, we do have 4 pieces right over here, and for the System Corruption, we have 2 pieces. So let's go first with the brand sets and the talents. Right now for Hunter's Fury, for 2 pieces, we'll be having 15% shotgun damage and 15% as well for SMG damage. 3 pieces will be having 20% armor and kill, 100% health on kill. Now if we will be having the 4 pieces or the complete set, we will be having this talent called Apex Predator, wherein enemies within 15 meters receive a debuff, amplifying your weapon damage against them by 20%. Now killing a debuffed enemy with your weapon disorients other enemies within 5 meters. And this amplifies weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Now for the System Corruption, we do have here for 2 pieces, 15% rather, armor and kill. We're now done with the brand sets. Let's now go with the chest and the backpack talent. For the chest, we do have the Hunter's Fury, and we'll be having this Endless Hunger, wherein it increases the duration of Apex Predator stacks from 10 seconds up to 30 seconds. For the backpack right over here, we do have Hunter's Fury as well, and from this we'll be having the Overwhelming Force. It increases the radius of disorient on Apex Predator from 5 meters to 10 meters. Right after the talents, let's now go with the main attributes of our gears. So right now we do have 6 pieces right over here, but we'll be going for 4 pieces for more damage, which is red main core attributes, and 2 pieces for blue core attributes that will be serving as our core for the armor and kill. So right now for our stats, let's take a peek. For our armor, we do have 1.1 million armor, and thus we'll be having 495,000 armor and kill. So once again, we're having 45% armor and kill, 10% coming from the gunner specialization, and the 20% coming from this Hunter's Fury, and for the System Corruption, which is for 15%. Right after, we'll be going with the numeric values of our gears, and as I have said a while ago, we do have 4 pieces for red core attributes, 2 pieces for blue core attributes. So right now for the mask, I do have here 13.2% weapon damage, and I have rerolled this for 12% crit hit damage. I have a mod slot of 5.5% crit hit chance. Now for the backpack, I do have the Hunter's Fury as well. This is for 13.7 weapon damage, 11.4 crit hit damage, and I have a mod slot of 5.8 crit hit chance. For the chest, still Hunter's Fury. This is for max out of 15% weapon damage, and I have rerolled this for 11.9 crit hit damage. I have a mod slot of 5.8 crit hit chance. For the gloves, I do have here by default 15% weapon damage. It is max out, and I have rerolled this for 12% crit hit damage. Now with the knee pads over here, I have rerolled this for 170,000 armor, and by default I have 11% crit hit damage. Lastly, for the holster, by default I do have here 6% crit hit chance, and I have rerolled this for 170,000 armor. Browsing from our stats, the first thing that we shall look upon here is this 56.6 crit hit chance, 108.3% crit hit damage, and for the armor, as said a while ago, we do have 1.1 million armor and 45% armor and kill, which is specifically 495,000 or roughly 500,000. For our skills, first I have chosen this Crusader Ballistic Shield so that if ever we are having some bleed damage coming from the backfire, we can take some cover and buy some time to earn some kill and get that 45% armor and kill. Next thing that I have equipped is this Reviver Hive. This is to get some higher chance of survivability as well, but if you want to, since we are in Gunner Specialization, you can go for this Banshee Pulse. This is to confuse some enemies and gain some crowd control. Lastly, as usual, I'll be showing you the preview of our stats. That's it for the video. If you like it, please give a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel. I will really appreciate it for more upcoming Division 2 videos. Once again, you are watching Random Plays. This is Radio Gamer. Over and out.